Yesterday, Hellena Taylor, the voice actress for the legendary titular character, Bayonetta, has given her side to the whole English voice acting debacle at Platinum Games that cropped up several years ago and is finally shining a light on the situation from her side. She posted several videos on Twitter explaining various important factors such as what she was offered for the possibility to voice Bayonetta in the new entry, Platinum Games PR cover-up, and the conversation between her and Hideki Kamiya. She starts off with an estimate of how much the Bayonetta series has made. It made approximately $450 million. Followed by her credentials, stating that she has 7 years of training to be an actor at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts, Lambda, and trained with various amazing actors. A few moments later she gave the question, what monetary value does Platinum Games think this is worth? I'm easily $4,000, a flat rate with no residuals. To put this into context how small that is, McDonald's workers can earn that in 2 months, with a guarantee that they will have that job in the following months. If you are new to the world of voice acting, the people that work in that industry aren't guaranteed to land gigs and jobs, that's on top of heavy competition. Even getting an audition is tough to get because the main thing that they do is audition continuously, which can seem like a black hole if you repeatedly get declined. This is an insult to voice actors that wants a fair wage, which she deserves not only because of her amazing qualifications but because she has inherent value to the series. She is the voice of Bayonetta from the beginning. While this behavior is legal, this is definitely disgraceful and will have long-lasting consequences for the Platinum Games brand. No sacrifice is too great for the satiation of greed by higher UPS. For a company that I distinctly remember and cherish from my childhood, not only did they not pay Hellena Taylor a minimum wage, they resorted to falsely skewing the situation a couple of months ago by blatantly lying. They told us that there were some time restraints that led to the casting of Jennifer Hale as Bayonetta, but this has been disputed by Hellena. Hellena said that she had all the time in the world. Remember, when I told you about the $4,000 she was offered, prepare to get your mouth shaped in the letter O like Blanche from the Golden Girls. Hellena Taylor sent a letter to Hideki Kamiya, one of the important figures at Platinum Games. She asked him what he thinks her worth as the voice actress of Bayonetta is. Well, 4,000 buckaroos, but that's not the important part. She was offered even less in a previous offer. What the first offer was, we don't know, but it was indeed less than the already negotiated offer of $4,000. Hideki Kamiya has not been handling the situation the best on his Twitter account. For context, he has a unique way of interacting with his fans. He blocks them if they speak in English to him on Twitter. Hey, if he's into that sort of thing, that's his business. The whole voice actor drama has reached his Twitter account and he has responded with a tweet that looks very passive-aggressive, sad, and deplorable about the attitude of untruth. That's what all I can tell now. By the way, beware of my rules. Seriously, this is deplorable for several reasons. He not only blocked several users on Twitter for an understandable reply, but he also blocked users that sent a tweet to him in Japanese. The Japanese-only reply restriction in this case is not doing him any favors, and it's becoming a liability at this point because some think he intentionally does not want to answer uncomfortable questions. On the flip side, I hear he's actually a nice person in real life and this is only a persona for Twitter, which makes a lot of sense. Hear me out on my conspiracy theory. I think this might be a marketing stunt or something. A lot of things don't make sense to me. For example, why would they hire Jennifer Hale that has a more extensive history of voice acting? Essentially, she's very prolific in her line of work. With that said, wouldn't it be more expensive to have Jennifer Hale be the voice of Bayonetta? I feel there is some missing context to the situation, but for now, I still side with Hellena Taylor because of this important factor. She has the most to lose if this is a hoax. She could potentially be blacklisted from the industry, and her character would be defamed. Platinum Games has a lot to lose too, from a PR nightmare, and the series could be shut down for a very long time. Alongside that, they will also lose their cha-ching too in the process too. For now, I can't prove if Hellena Taylor is lying, but Platinum Games' PR team has lied before, so it's more difficult to believe them for the time being. My stance could change depending on what either side will say in the future, and what potential proof they could show. Ironically, he got blocked on Twitter for suspicious activity. I found this to be hilarious, but this fault is on Twitter's algorithms flagging him as a bot. I love a good twist. I saw a lot of Reddit posts from the Bayonetta Reddit page. They are pissed and funny at the same time. Seriously, I wanted to Netflix and chill, but they are so entertaining, and highly recommend you join the community on Reddit. I was surprised that Platinum Games would do such a thing and piss off fans. If there's something I've learned throughout my life is to never piss off Beyoncé fans and gay stans, and there are a lot of gay stans in the Bayonetta fan base. Platinum has their work cut out for them. Another thing I saw specifically on YouTube is that they are drawing conclusions too quickly, and some are making Hellena look bad. The main reason I keep seeing brought up is the idea that buyers can do whatever they want with their money in regard to these types of situations, and saying both choices aren't wrong. I have an interesting opinion regarding this that I ask these people. How far are you willing to indulge this behavior from a corporation? Would you still buy products from a company that has been using concentration camps to produce their products, such as Hawaii? Would you pay a company that is aware they use child labor to gather key components to manufacture makeup? Would you buy a product from a company that exploits migrant children to gather cocoa pods for them and underpay them from multiple companies? A lot of YouTubers say this is virtue signaling, but it is a very important issue to discuss. Your choices may impact other people's lives for the better or worse. I live in Africa and have heard horrible practices taking place, such as child labor taking place in cocoa farms, and told someone that a certain company may be condoning this exploitative practice in their manufacturing process for chocolate bars, and they said, "Who cares? I can do whatever I want with my money." Is that truly acceptable? There was talk on YouTube about how she called out Jennifer Hale. Honestly, since Dramageddon happened, this is quite tame in comparison. I am split on this opinion. While I do think that Hellena Taylor is the voice of Bayonetta and I cannot imagine her not voicing Bayonetta ever, I also think that Jennifer Hale just accepted a job without malice, and it is a common procedure of doing voice work. I will boycott the game on its release day and play a pirated version of it on an emulator, because I do not condone this behavior and don't want to support them with my money. It's too bad, because I wanted to buy the game at BT Games. It comes with a beautiful steel book too. Hellena Taylor deserves a lot more than $4,000. If she says to boycott, I will. Thank you for watching this video. This was incredibly difficult to talk about because I feel a lot of empathy for the voice actress. I even cried sometimes when viewing her Twitter videos, especially about her anxiety and suicidal thoughts. That she may be on the streets and she doesn't deserve the sacrifice of buying a $60 video game. This is a touchy subject currently. Please be civilized when discussing this in the comment section, and for the love of all the brand sisters, do not harass the voice actors or send threatening messages to them in general, please. That goes for other YouTubers too.